Hello everybody, welcome to week 2 of the Race22.com Street Stock Series. This week we go to Hickory Motor Speedway. This is one of the crown jewel events for the Street Stocks, and going to be a 150 lap feature tonight. But first we got to do our heat races. Qualifying just finishing up as we speak. Got our grid up here for you tonight. Mike, what are you expecting here from Hickory?
Oh, I'm excited. One of the birthplaces of short track racing. The crown jewel event, first one of 3. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, definitely going to be a lot of fun. Hickory, one of my favorite short tracks. I think a lot of people would agree with that. It's really also always a good time. And well, we got like last week, top 2 finishers in qualifying. Don't have to race in the heat. That would be Derek Watkins, Cody Brown. Oh wait, no, that's the heat grid. I'm sorry. Okay, can you tell me who?
I'd be Blake Giglio. Second in qualifying. Andrew Beach got the top time. They both set out the heat.
Okay, so those 2 drivers not racing in the heat. Grid for the heat on your screen right now. Derek Watkins going to start on the pole for it. Cody Brown in 2nd. Cliff Mullins in 3rd. Nathan Lafayette in 4th. Matt Benke in 5th. Scott Elston in 6th. Adam Crozier in 7th. Randall Lauren in 8th. Jeremy Clapper-Newell in 9th. Jonathan Ledger in 10th. And Daniel Mullen in 11th. These drivers are going to be fighting to start 3rd place. Will be the best they can start if they win this heat in the feature event. 1 heat tonight.
Yeah, we saw last week at Thompson, this kind of story of the race was how tight these cars got. This week, exact opposite. Very loose, very hard on the rears. We're going to see a lot of slipping and sliding today.
Yeah, Hickory, one of those tracks, a little different from the others, a lot of bumps. It's kind of like if Rockingham were less than a half mile. And that, yeah, like you said, going to be real loose form. That's what I was hearing from drivers in practice. It's tough to get a handle on it, tough to keep it straight. So, going to be a lot of fun here. Getting ready to start heat number 1. Pace truck pulls off. Here we are, green flag.
Go Watkins, good jump on the bottom. You should clear, yeah. Oh no, Cody. Oh, Cody gets a little tight. Gotta imagine some of these guys taking it easy here. Oh, he's just moving around there.
Sorry, having some difficulties. You know, wouldn't be a CTC broadcast without some difficulties, but here we are. Derek Watkins out in the lead.
I want to tell you, Diawadi, he could be a favorite to win this whole thing. He's already pulling away.
And that Golden Eagle machine looking really good right now.
Yeah. top time in practice was third best qualifier. There's somebody to look at here. You just hear people scraping the wall in the exit of 4.
Yeah, go back to the battle for second. It's a lot more heated than first place. 6 laps to go in this heat. A little bit of contact. Oh, Cliff Mullins hard into the outside wall. Caution is out.
Oh, man. Car looks not too bad.
Yeah, these street stocks with that damage model. It's going to take a lot of punishment to hurt him.
Wreck.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he hit that outside wall really hard. Get a replay of that here in just a moment. You can see Cliff Mullins down the backstretch.
Oh, yeah.
17 just gets loose off the corner and clips his quarter panel.
Yeah, Cliff drove up, doored him a little bit, and I think it knocked Cody kind of loose.
You'll look at it from Cliff's onboard.
Yeah, there's the door there, and then yeah, Cody just looked like he got doored, knocked him kind of loose, and then he chased it down into Cliff.
One more time from Cody Brown's angle.
Yeah, right there's the door, and then oh, just right back down.
Yep, just got him a little loose in the rear end. Couldn't really keep it straight. Well, that'll send Cliff Mullins to the back, but I don't think he took it on pit road, so car must be all right.
And that's the thing about these cars, when they get loose, they get loose. It's very hard to, it's not just a simple, you correct a little bit and it's back straight. Like, it's
absolutely
tough.
These cars built on kind of a road chassis, not road racing, but more of like a street car chassis, so not really much race car to them other than the roll cage. They just, you know, you get what you get.
Yeah. They are tanks, though. I cannot believe how good Cliff's car looks.
There is green flag back out. 5 laps to go.
Another good restart for D-Waddy.
Cody Brown to the inside.
Cody got a good run there on the inside. Oh, 45 around.
Oh, 45.
Gonna stay green.
Yeah, looks like he stopped in turn 3. Getting it back rolling again.
Get it rolling, yeah.
Cody Brown just about clear the 41, not quite. Now he's clear to turn 3.
Oh, see if we get a crossover?
Oh boy, there it is. Down to the inside in turn 1.
Whoa,
a little loose on entry.
tight. Good move by D-Waddy to cross him back over. This is good racing here.
Hickory, one of those tracks, you can run both lanes and really have a good shot at getting that lead.
D-Waddy sends it in your hard, tries to clear.
2 laps to go right now in this heat. Remember, they're battling for 3rd, starting on the grid for the feature, so not much to fight for. You really got to play it safe here and just take your spot.
We saw last week.
Oh, wrecking in the background. Caution's out. We did not hit the white flag. Oh, man.
I collected a few cars there. That was...
Yeah. So they did not take the white somehow. I got the white flag on my ticker. Cliff Mullins not happy with the 23. Spins him under caution.
Oh.
That's, I think, going to put the 23 a lap down. Yep.
Yeah.
So, Cliff Mullins not very happy. We'll take a look back and see what happened.
Well, second wreck he's involved in here. Tough break for 37. 23 sends it in there deep and just slides up, kind of hits him.
Yeah.
Oh, and then, oh, man.
Take a look at Daniel Llewellyn's onboard. So he's about 2 car lengths back right here. And he drives it in super hard.
Oh, yeah, just pushes off. That's...
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's... Gotta wonder if something happened before that.
Yeah, I don't know. That was... I don't know if he maybe saw it, went in there and thought it would stick. The shallow entry.
We'll stay on the shot to watch the 37.
Yeah, 37 clearly. I'm not too pleased. Gonna go up there and yep. And around the 23 goes.
Some street stock action. I think Cliff not happy with how the heat's going. There's the 23 again hitting his rear bumper.
Well, we will get the first try and green white checkered. We will 3 attempts if we need them.
Don't kill me.
There's green flag.
We're under green.
Single file restart this time. I don't know if that's what it was last time.
Okay.
Wasn't really paying attention.
That's gonna help. It's gonna help the 41. Cody was able to make the pass last time. A lot had to do with the double file restart.
I think they're gonna hit the white this time, so race is official. This heat will end on this lap. Down the backstretch they go.
Oh, it's amazing loose! Oh!
Looks like Nathan Lafayette down to the inside.
Good
Will
save.
stay with the 41, gonna cross the line and win.
Oh, more wrecking in the back.
And yeah, they're still wrecking. The 37 involved again. So a lot happened on that last lap, but up front it was pretty clean.
Oh, man.
41 able to get that third place start.
Well, fastest car in practice. He gets it done in the race.
Absolutely. Get our grid up for our feature event tonight. 150 laps. 50 laps more than last week. Last week was Thompson. This week, Crown Jewel, obviously. Hickory Motor Speedway. And Andrew Beach going to start on pole for tonight. Outside of him, going to be Blake Giglio. Derek Watkins winning that heat race. He'll start third place. Cody Brown just behind him in the heat. He'll start fourth. Matt Benke in fifth. Scott Elston will start sixth. Brianna Laurent in seventh. Adam Crozier in eighth. Nathan Lafayette will start ninth place. Daniel Llewellyn starts 10th, along with Cliff Jones at 11th. Those two had some contact between each other in that heat race, so they'll both start next to each other. It's going to be interesting to see. Jonathan Ledger in 12th.
What do you say we dial up our pole sitter here?
That's a great idea.
Andrew Beach, it's Mike and Lucas. You got us?
Yes, sir. How are y'all tonight?
Good. Well, how are you? You're looking good out there.
I'm so scared right now.
It's looking a little bit loose.
So this is my first time in the street stock since the rookie class.
Oh.
That was 4 years ago. I don't know what I'm doing. It is definitely loose if you overcook it. I don't have more than a 20 lap run on these tires. So going green right here is going to be fun. Honestly, my only goal tonight is to not wreck from the lead or wreck from the front and take out a bunch of people. Because I'm just here to have fun because I love Hickory.
Well, hey,
it's my home track.
You got the pole. You're looking good. Everybody. I think you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah. You know what? Nothing could go wrong here.
Nope.
Nope, nothing could go wrong.
Absolutely nothing.
Well,
right,
good luck with that low-time motor.
Thank you. It's a great motor, clearly.
Oh, Andrew Beach, pole sitter.
Yeah, there it is. Green
we're
flag
going
is
green. Pretty even at the line. Beach gonna pull out, and he's gonna clear him, I think. No, 16 back on the outside.
Oh, caution's out.
Immediately caution.
Oh, somebody's backwards.
Yeah, looks like 23 started from the pits, so I think he was a little scared of the 37.
0 gets it rolling.
Look back at what happened there. Didn't even make it out of turn 2.
Oh, just got loose underneath Brianna Laurent, I think. Yeah, right here. Tries to get underneath on exit, and around she goes.
Tried to check up a little bit, and just a little bit of a stack up.
Yeah. No damage to anybody though. Keep rolling.
Blake assumed the lead through all that, so he will start first.
Come again.
Andrew Beach started on pole. Couldn't hold on to that lead for that half lap, but ran under green.
There's lane choice.
Leader tough starting on that inside here at Hickory. You know, it's just,
yeah.
You got to run more than a lap to be able to keep it.
Thanks.
And I hear on the radio, tuned in, the leader Blake is actually asking about lane choice. So it's clearly it's in his head. He might choose the outside here.
Right here.
And yeah, he does take the top here.
I don't push Cliff up there.
So first time we've seen that tonight. First time we've seen the leader take the outside.
He's pushed me sideways too. We love each other.
And honestly, with the way these restarts go, and if you start on the outside, you might be able to get that, go a little early, get that clearance into one. You already get the run off the top, so not a bad move.
Absolutely. I'm surprised Blake takes the top here. I know that Andrew lost the lead starting on the inside last time, but if we run more than a half a lap, I think that inside's going to be a little stronger if he was able to stay on the inside.
That's the thing about the outside can work, but you have to get clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
It can be risky.
There it is. He's able to get clear just about. But I think Andrew's able to send it. Oh, he's nice to Blake, and he gave him the spot.
Well, see, and now Blake, you know, he did that early, so now later cautions, if he's in the lead, you know, he can use that.
Side by side for second.
17. And
1771.
Ooh. And the inside lane is clearly the preferred lane, but you can hang on the outside there if you need to.
Yeah, Andrew, you say that, but he's struggling right now.
Oh yeah,
Really
now he's
trying
a
to
freight
hold it
train.
outside.
Yeah, the train's coming now. He finds a slot here from the 80 or in front of the 85.
Back in fourth place. Long race, 150 laps. He's got plenty of time to get back up there. One of our fastest guys on the heat, Derek Watkins, up to third place right now.
Yeah, he's one of the guys to watch for this. I think like. Of course, Blake coming off the win last week, and Thompson. I believe this is.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say, I think it's Diwali's first race in this series this year.
I'm not sure. I don't remember if I seen him last week.
Yeah, we had a few drivers last week who aren't here. We got a few new drivers that weren't here last week, so almost like a completely new series. Blake in that Chick Hicks scheme up there in the front. It's a callback to last week at the end of the race. Gave the bumper to, I think it was the 09, and we told him he needed to run a Chick Hicks scheme because he was in Lightning McQueen and he was kind of acting like Chick Hicks.
Really? I like that anyway, because just in case the guy with, I think it was Warman with the other Lightning McQueen scheme.
Yeah. I had to change his paint, and now Warman isn't here this week, so.
Yeah. It's a shame we could have had a Chick Hicks Lightning McQueen battle.
Oh, yeah. Is that canon? So, top three looking about the same right now. Cody Brown kind of falling off the 16, 41. Picking up a little bit of time on the 17, but we're staying about the same gap. Much going on throughout the field.
Be interesting to see. I don't know if D-Waddy can get around. I don't know that D-Waddy's that much faster than Cody Brown, but be interesting to see if he can run down the 16 at all. If he can get around the 17. All these guys too. Interesting. No, I don't know that they can. I don't think they can make it on fuel. Which in a street stock you get a little hairy if this thing goes green.
Yeah, it takes a long time to fuel these cars and give them tires. So, I mean, if you run out of fuel, you're looking at maybe a lap or two going down, just trying to get enough until it gets to the end.
Maybe I can go get my pit reporting skills out and see how much fuel these guys got.
I heard Blake Giglio might be available.
All right, Blake.
Oh no.
You got enough fuel in her?
Yeah, we do.
You got enough fuel? All right. That helps a little bit.
Thank you, pit reporter Blake.
Yeah, we got about 2 gallons left. Tires are gonna be a big factor, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, I'm already wrecking loose, so.
Oh.
Yeah. I may move up a little. Yeah. Oh, as you see right now.
Yeah, right on board with him. Getting a little loose right here, Blake. How's this car feel,
are you
man?
distracted or what's going on?
No, feels like we're driving a drift car. Feels like we're driving.
Hey, well, you know, suits you well, right?
You'd think. Except, you know, the surface is a little different than what I like. But...
How bad of a concussion do you have at this point with how bumpy this track is?
7.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. Well,
yeah, I can't see very well.
What do you say we let him go before he loses any more time to the V2 car?
That was a former Dirt Pro driver. Blake
oh, okay. No,
thanks for.
Thanks.
Oh man,
Oh. He's our pit reporter for the night?
he was
From the-
losing time, by the way.
Oh, well.
That's a shame.
So we have now affected the race. We may be in some deep trouble here.
Yeah, that's not good here. Never what you want to do from the broadcast booth.
Yeah.
Oh, and all I hear is just a scraping noise. Seems like a lot of people are catching that wall.
Yeah, it's 6 car caught at that time in the backstretch, going a lap down right there. Blake is catching
that's
some lap traffic at this point.
Yeah, that's the first car lap down. And there's going to be much more to come as he works around the 28. See if lap traffic plays a factor here. I mean, Blake hasn't really pulled away necessarily.
Yeah, just under
Oh.
2 seconds. Been about 27 laps. 27 laps since we went green, but about 25, 24 since we went back green.
Yeah, and you heard him. Well, you heard him talk about tires. So if we do get a caution, that kind of, that kind of mixes up the strategy. Are you going to take tires under caution? Or?
Yeah, I think it all depends on how many tires they might have. I would have to guess they have one set down there, but
I think they have quite a bit actually.
it's true. It is
They
a
have-
longer race than normal.
They have 6 tire sets. So I think 5 are in the pits
Okay.
for them to use. So they could theoretically get tires every caution. I don't know if you could take 4 and stay on the lead lap.
If they are good on fuel and this race ends up not having a caution, that could be very interesting how that plays out. I
well, I
almost
wonder-
feel like they'd have to come down pit road anyway for tires. With how
Yeah, I
loose
wonder
this is getting.
if we could see somebody get close to blowing a rear tire.
Absolutely.
Without, I mean, this is an old abrasive track. I mean, it's gonna wear down your tires.
I mean, you see Blake. He's your leader, and he's chasing it every corner.
Derek Watkins able to get around Cody Brown for second
There we
place.
go. Okay. It's gonna be interesting now. See what kind of time he makes now. And he instantly starts pulling a little bit on that 17. And
You look
I
at
mean,
the
it's a
lap
long
times on
race.
screen right there, even with Blake Giglio that time.
Okay.
Actually, I think overlay is wrong. He was about 2/10 faster that lap than Blake Giglio.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. That's big.
And plenty of time. Long race, 3 seconds seems like a lot, but that's plenty of time for him to pull that gap in.
There it is. There's the time. So Blake with a 15.69, Derek with a 15.72. Those two clearly the fastest in the field right now. And Derek once again faster, just a little bit. So yeah, if this goes green, I think 41 will absolutely be able to catch the 16 at some point.
Yeah, well, you heard the 16 say himself that he felt like he really is using those rears up, so maybe the 41 is taking care of his rears a little more here.
Yeah, riding behind that 17 for so long, I wonder if we got a little tight just riding in line,
Yeah,
helping not burn the rear off.
and that's easy to do, everybody does that. You're out in the lead, it's very easy to you think you're running your own race, next thing you know, you're burning up your tires because you don't realize how much you're using up your tires. D-Waddy could have been behind that 17 just sizing them up the whole time trying to save tires.
Running into some more lap traffic here. So 23 going to go
6
lap
will
down.
go a second lap down, the 6 will.
We're at 40 laps now. 111 laps to go.
Yeah, I'm a little worried for some of these guys on tires, man. I think it's going to be a rough time.
Yeah, I honestly do not see a caution coming out anytime soon.
Well-
Unless somebody spins off the corner.
And obviously nobody wants, because you go several laps down, nobody wants to take that risk of pitting. But I wonder if at some point it just gets to the point where you have to,
We're looking at about a half-second fall off across the field right now. And that's after 30-something laps under green. So not terrible, but on a short track with only 15-second lap times, that is a significant amount.
Yeah, and you know you wonder. I'm sure it's going through some of these guys' heads. If the pit stop wasn't so long, I think some guys would be easy to pull the trigger on something like that. But
Yeah, you're looking at 20-25 seconds to take 4 tires.
yeah, that alone is tough.
Look back at Derek Watkins, still hovering around 3 seconds behind Blake. Beyond that, a bit of a battle for 6th place. 00 hot on the tail of the 85.
Interesting storyline. Our pole sitter Andrew, you heard him talk about it. He goes all the way back to 8th.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think that restart and getting stuck back there might have hurt his tires trying to get back up so quick. Or maybe he's sitting back there saving. You really don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I think some of these guys could be just taking it easy at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they've looked. We've done 44 laps green already. How much more could they do?
I mean, look at Cliff. Started 11th on the grid, all the way up to 4th. Good run for him. Good bounce back from the heat.
Yeah, our biggest mover tonight, 7 spots from where he started in this race.
And he's up to the 17 now. Looks like could potentially pass him.
Oh, 17 tight off the corner. That could have been bad.
Oh, man.
That's going to lose them both some time.
37 does manage to get around him, though. And yeah, the 41, he's sort of cut into this time a little bit, but I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if it's at a significant enough pace to catch the 16.
Yeah, I think it seems like he'll make up time when the 16 goes by lap car, and then by the time that lap car gets to Derek, he just loses that time again, and it stays about the same.
Big lead to pit.
Cliff
Yeah, it makes
actually
you wonder.
fastest on track now.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, and that's interesting too because I mean he came from 11th on the grid and still managed to have save his tires pretty well. So, of course, Cliff, very good in short track racing. Should be nobody's surprise that he's running well.
At top 2 ran 15.8 and Cliff ran a low 15.7, so a tenth faster than last time. He's really on the move now, but he's got a 5.5 second gap to make up.
Yeah, and that's the thing about starting so far back. I mean, track position isn't huge here, but with not enough to go, I mean, still a lot of laps left, 100 laps, but I don't know. It is a long race, so. I just keep wondering if these guys can go 150 laps on these tires.
I cannot see it, but then again, it's been a long time since I've driven these cars.
Yeah. Oh, and the yellow's caution's out.
Like,
oh, big wreck.
Matt Banky and
0-0.
Nathan Lafayette.
Yeah, 35.
Well, caution on lap 58. That was a 55 lap green flag run.
Yeah, sure enough, the 35 loses the rears on the exit of 4. Flex a 0-0.
Take a look at it.
Yeah, just it looks like a decent entry, but then just
like
steps out on him right there and just
The 71 nowhere to go also collects the 0.
Lucky dog outside.
Yeah, unfortunately 0-0 in that. Again though, luckily no damage. This car is very resilient.
On board with the 0, see what he saw in this.
Yeah, and you just see right there, just slips the rears, and
he
do
just
have pit
gets
stops.
shoved into it. Oh, pit stops. Yep. All right. Take a look at what's going on.
Blake taking at least right sides.
Cliff Mullins able to jump up to second.
Blake gonna take all 4. Well as Waddy.
That's interesting.
17 having trouble getting.
41 lost a ton of time on pit road.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Cliff maintained.
It's not showing he stopped in his box for me. I don't know what happened with him.
I saw the 17 struggled in his box. Okay, Cliff. Oh, Cliff gonna come back down again.
Same with Derek Watkins. Maybe doing a 2-tire stop.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they were worried they were gonna go lap down there.
Yeah.
But that's gonna cost them some track position.
Yeah, those two both taking lefts that time, so I think they wanted to play it safe, make sure they didn't go a lap down. Looks like the 41. He's a lap down. I am not sure what's going on right now.
Oh, he did go a lap down, and Cody Brown goes a lap down. I saw him have troubles pit road.
I'm really confused right now.
So we had looks like some wave rounds. I'm not.
There's the green flag.
The green flag's out.
The rest of the field is nowhere to be found.
Drivers have not caught the field. I don't.
That was really messy. iRacing not its finest hour, but here we are.
Yeah, the 71, the 35, and the 85 really paid for that. They're 10 seconds back. Cody Brown up, trying to get his lap back. He's hounding the 16. You do have lucky dogs in this.
But Cliff Mullins, one of the fastest guys there on that long run. He's sitting in second place right now, but he's got a lap car in between him and the leader. And he's in the wall in the front stretch.
The 37 pit twice there, still ended up coming out second position.
I can't get my head around what happened on that pit cycle.
Yeah, while the 41 who did the same strategy, I believe, is a lap down.
Blake gonna let the 17 go. Maybe a little scared of what's going on in his mirror.
Yeah, so 17 will be on the tail end of the lead lap now. I would put the lucky dog position to the 41, who was right behind these guys, but is a lap down.
Cliff is trying his hardest to get to the inside of that 16.
Yeah, well, and this is interesting because Cliff's strength was tire saving in the last run.
Yeah.
So you got to wonder if he's going to push it too hard here and then get rid. He loses that one strength he has. But you also wonder if the 16 can adapt and then save a little better this run. It's Cliff way down to the apron. Yeah, it's unfortunate for the 41. Had a fast car. Now, he's in the lucky dog position, luckily, currently. But
yeah, when are we gonna get another spin? It took 50-something laps last time.
Yeah, still a long race, but 80 to go here.
Oh,
yellow.
Oh,
the 17 almost gets caught up in it. Good job dodging that.
Yeah, gotta hope the 41 didn't get a contact and all that mess.
I think it looked like he kept it clean. See if he gets the lucky dog. That was a close call for the 17.
Go take a look at what happened with the 28 car. Clean down the front stretch. See the 6 car on the inside. Oh, just drifts up and catches the corner.
Yeah. Oh. There's Cody Brown. Oh,
yeah,
just
like I said, there it is. 41 got through clean, so he should get the lucky dog this time.
Lucky dog going high.
Yep,
there it is.
And there he is. The only thing now, that would have put him in, he's in 9th place on the lead lap, which is unfortunate. It's a lot of track position lost through all of that. Still not sure what happened. Mullins, what do you say we dial up Cliff here?
Sounds good.
Cliff Mullins. Boys in the booth, you got us?
Yeah.
Oh, we've seen this before. We saw this Tuesday. You and the
Yep.
16 battling. I mean,
Pretty much.
he won that round, but what do you got for him this week? Today?
I don't know. I really didn't see. I mean, I had to drive all the way through the field, and so I don't know exactly where I am matched as far as pace with him, but not sure what we're gonna have as far as tires or anything like that. It's kind of a long race, so
Yeah, still over 70 to go. I mean, are you worried about tires?
not really.
No.
Not for me. It's just kind of playing the game of if he comes and gets tires and I don't, then I'm kind of a little bit behind the 8 ball then. But I don't know. Kind of looking at it as me and him again, so we'll see what happens there.
All right, well, you were one of the fastest cars down the long run, so we'll see what you can do.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm hoping for. Just have that long run speed.
Oh, go get him.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
I get.
Where's the zero car at?
All right. There's Cliff.
Starting on the outside this time. Best position he's been in all night.
Where's the double zero?
We saw Tuesday those guys battling hard
Damn it.
at Oxford Plains in the modified.
Now they're here at another short track again, battling it out.
Good why?
That was a good clearance by Blake there. He went all the way to the apron off the launch to clear Cliff. Smart move.
Yeah. And then
First time I've seen that all night.
Yeah, it was kind of drove through the marbles down there. It kind of had me worried for a second, but
Yeah,
he made it
yeah.
work.
Might not be the best for the tires, but he's looking all right. Speaking of which, there's a lot of rubber on this racetrack right now.
Yeah, it's. I think we might have had some other cars driving this weekend or something. But
Yeah.
oh, Blake's
Blake!
super loose.
Big
off the corner.
loose!
Yeah, that was. Oh boy, that's
Man,
gonna
now,
really open
now he's
the
got to
door
cool
for-
them rears down. This could be a chance for Cliff.
Yeah, like Blake
This
said.
is like deja vu again.
Yeah, the modified race. Blake got loose right in front of Cliff. Oh, Cliff in the wall.
Man,
He's loose in the
These
corner
guys.
again. Those tires are screaming at him.
well, and you got to wonder here. You got to think about. There's still a lot of racing to go here. Like,
Yeah, we have just hit halfway.
these guys are going hard. You know, maybe you want to see this if you're, Scott Elson, Andrew Beach in third and fourth. Like in the marbles again on that one.
Cliff a really shallow entry. He's using that apron.
Yeah, he gains a lot of time on entrance, but loses a little bit on exit.
They run about the same line in 3 and 4, but when they go in 1 and 2, Cliff is completely offline with the 16.
Right there, just uses almost the whole apron, all 4 tires. And you see, he just loses a little bit on the exit there. Cliff, though, gets it a little lower in 3 and 4.
And Andrew Beach pulls there, is able to make it back up to 3rd place.
Well, for him, he said it's the first time since rookie series he's been in a car, one of these cars. Maybe it was just a matter of getting some laps down, feeling comfortable.
You can run those hot laps once you get in the traffic. It's a little tough.
Yeah, maybe he's starting to come in here 86 laps in.
Side by side for 5th place, Scott Elston, Matt Benke.
Yeah, I've been watching these guys. These guys have been racing all night tonight. They're kind of like magnets. There's a good crossover move there. He's going to let him have the spot. Oh, 16 again. Super loose out of 2.
I think those rear tires are screaming. Blake's seems to be expecting this not to go green, and I don't know about that.
I don't know. Oh, there he's loose again. Oh, my goodness.
It makes me wonder if Cliff's cut the apron line in 1-2 is tire saving, because it doesn't seem to be helping him in speed.
Yeah. Oh, the 17 sliding off the track.
That was scary. Somehow the caution didn't come out.
It's going the 16 every time he's out of 2 almost. He's getting really loose.
37 right on his bumper. He gets contact. The 16 is able to save it. Really slow on the front stretch. I think he shut his car off on accident.
Yeah, I think something happened there. He had a moment.
After that spin, I think he was wheeling and dealing so hard that he shut his engine off. Oh, Cliff Mullins able to take the lead on
He
that.
lost a ton of time there.
Yeah, he's back to 5th place now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there after. I thought he had it going, and then he just lost a ton of time.
Then all of a sudden his car just got power again. I think he hit his ignition switch and shut the car off.
Well, he's going to lead the caution here.
Yeah, he's about 5 seconds behind the leader now. There's no way he's making that time up.
And now we were just talking about the 71. Seeing that now next man up.
He running about the same lap time as Cliff. Not really faster or anything, but he's holding his position.
Oh! 35 hard now. 35 putting a lot of pressure on the 71 here. So he's going to look in the inside. I think the 71 good. Oh man, that 35 chasing it the whole corner. Yeah, I think the 71 was trying to give it to him, and he kind of stepped out on him.
So that'll put the 35 in 2nd place, and that really made him lose some time on the leader. That little battle.
Yeah, and just for reference how important track position is, D-Waddy only up to 7th, only made 2 spots since he lost all those spots on that pit road cycle.
Rain on the back stretch.
Cliff calling for rain on the backstretch. He wants this race over.
Well, and the thing with, like, unless he burned his tires racing Blake there, I mean, we're talking about the best driver tire saving today. So, I don't know if he should be too worried for about a long run.
It wouldn't be a Hickory race.
Yeah, he's got
without
a
rain.
ton of gap to the rest of the field. He can just do what he wants. Blake back there, he's...
Oh! Right in front of the leader. The 6 and the
car.
28
Yeah.
came together again, 2nd time tonight that has happened. That could have been dangerous for the leader.
I think the 28 has a broken car here. He's really slow in the top lane.
Yeah, really still on the track. Watch for see if the caution comes out here. He's gonna pull it down.
I think he's going to be able to get it to pit road.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get to pit road. So we'll stay green. Yeah, I think at this point, this is the 37's race to lose here. Still 49 to go, though. If we get a green, yellow any point, changes the game.
Yeah, just over 2/3 of the way through this race.
But I will say, I don't know if he has enough time, but the 16 is driving hard right now, and
Yeah,
probably a little angry.
He has been faster than the leader the last several laps.
Yeah, he's coming if he has enough time, and it might not look too pretty if he does get there.
If he makes up a 10th of the lap from here on out, a 10th of the lap, he will
Oh,
catch
he lost
the
the
leader.
time. 28 came off pit road, lost some time there.
But he needs to keep up that 10th of lap. And
Yeah,
look
still
at that.
long race.
He is really loose up the corner. I don't think he's going to be able to hold that for much longer.
Yeah, well, we saw it earlier. Well, I don't think he assumed he would be in this position of having to go back to the field. But unfortunately, now, yeah, probably having to drive it even harder than he was. The 37 has set sail with this one.
Yeah. Well, just under 3 seconds ahead of 2nd place.
And there are, these crown jewel races. They are extra points up for grabs for these crown jewel races. So, they're very important in this season.
That is something I did not know. That makes this a little more special.
Yep. This race, I believe, Knoxville, I believe, and Southern National, I think, are the 3 crown jewel races.
Gotcha. That Knoxville, that's a dirt race. Didn't know they were going dirt racing in these. That's awesome.
I
We'll
think.
definitely see
I
that
might
16
could be
car
wrong.
out there.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, sorry. Hickory. Oh no, yeah. Yep, that was Knoxville. It was on the schedule.
16 pit.
And we got somebody pitting.
I think the 6 car is pulling off.
Not that bad.
$37 needs to pit.
Contrary to what the 23 was saying, I don't think Cliff Mullins is going to pit anytime soon.
Battle for the 2nd place spot. 71 back on the inside of the 35.
Yeah, side by
You know,
side
that
here.
wasn't an invitation for you to pass, right?
Oh,
Ooh.
I think the
Spicy
35 not
radio.
happy about. Yeah, using that. He used that 6 car as a pick, I think.
Ooh,
I don't
bump
know.
to the 71.
Yeah, I don't think the 35 is super happy about that. But at the same time, you use every chance you can get to get track position here.
We're going to take a quick look back at that pass. I do want to see what that was all
See
about.
the 6. Oh, I don't. That didn't look too. Oh, 35. Didn't look too bad.
Yeah, I think just kind of left the door open and the 71 took it.
Yeah. I think maybe the 35 pulled a little higher to give the 6 a little more room.
Yeah.
I think the 31 ball
Like
that.
Giglio, every time I look at him, there's tire smoke coming off that car. There's
Yeah,
so
he's-
many tire marks through the corners.
I mean,
think
he's
it's all
almost
him.
caught these 2nd and 3rd place car. I don't know if he can catch Cliff, but he can get a 2nd place finish here.
Yeah, since we talked about him, he's lost about a second on the leader, so he's not catching him. But,
Yeah.
like I said, catching 2nd and 3rd.
Well, and if he gets the 2nd, gets that caution, race is on at that point.
Yeah. The
Hey.
11 cars left on track. I don't see a caution being very likely right now, but then again, had 3 already.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The way these 35 and the 71 are racing, we could see one.
Those two still right next to each other, very even on speed.
The D-Waddy, the last car in the lead lap. The 16 is just fully sliding through the corners at this point. Woo. Oh, and he almost lost it there. Oh!
Let's just see the
he's
tire
a-
marks coming off those rear tires.
Yeah, he's got to cool down those rears now. He almost lost it there. Oh, into the wall. Oh, man, he's chasing it. Oh!
Honestly, I think he
Ugh.
might be having fun at this point.
Yeah. He's driving around hard. 0-0, though. That is for position.
I think if a caution's going to come from anywhere, it's going to be this green 16.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer he can hold these tires.
Now the 16 kind of stacking up the field here. This could bring a caution. You see the 0-0 and the 8. Oh, the 0-0.
contact! 16 able to
Oh,
save it.
man. So we got the 0-0 and the 85. 0-0 goes deep. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, man.
There goes
oh,
the
the
16.
16's around.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna bring a caution out.
Oh, that was fun. We were having a good time.
Nobody else
Yeah,
involved.
You can see that one ruined.
Yep. The 16 maybe going a lap down.
Ooh.
Looks like he holds on to the lead
Man.
lap. Well, let's take a look back at that one.
Oh, the 16 did not hold on to the lead lap.
Oh, man. All right, well, he's going to have to take a wave and sit on those tires probably.
Wow.
See contact with
Wow.
the 0-0. I think he just, he had to turn it harder off the corner with the contact, and
Yeah. Got him real tight, and that got him loose.
Look at those high.
That's gonna be
I really
interesting.
want to know how that scored you ahead of you.
Yeah, the 37 got scored ahead of the 16 after the
Oh, I did
caution. And it's interesting. He gets it going here. At that point, you think he would be scored where he's at, but it scored the 35, or the 37 ahead of him.
Peter Beach doing the 2 tire strategy. Cliff Mullins looks like took all 4 on his stop. No, he took 2 as well.
Interesting. Okay. Again, well, yeah, a little confused how things are cycling in this race. Okay, now 37 gonna come back in, get his left sides now.
I think the 71 is staying out.
Okay.
The 2 tires.
Interesting. 00.
Derek
believe stayed
Watkins
out
also took
more.
2. 41. Cliff
Yeah.
Mullins took his
It's a
other side.
good call by D. Waddy here. If he's just going on 2. I like that call. He's been fast car all day, just hadn't had the track position.
Took the 45. He's going to be
Andrew
on
will
4
cycle
tires.
the lead. Andrew will cycle the lead. The 00. Lafayette will be in second. Cliff all the way to 4th. Because he will start behind.
Giglio just took his wave around, so that means we're on a green right now. Yeah,
So
but he
Cliff
is
on the outside of row 2. First car with 4 tires, I believe.
green flag.
Battle of 4 tires versus 2 tires here. Let's see what happens.
It's Derek Watkins to the inside of the 71. Good run into turn 3, and he's going to clear for the
37.
lead.
Oh, that was tight with the 00. Makes it work though. Still there.
Those two still side by side. 37.
Oh, 37 big loose.
He's running that
Chasing up the
inside
track.
line still, that apron. We still do have 20 laps to go, so tires will come somewhat into play, but
Yeah.
not as much as they did before.
I like this call still, but I don't know. I think there's just too many laps here. I don't know that the 41 and the 71 are gonna be able to pull this one out. Blake still chasing Harmston.
Yeah,
He needed new tires the most there out of her.
yeah, he was not able
Wasn't
to take
able
those
to get 'em.
tires. Not only does he have 75 laps on them, he also burnt them to a crisp. Derek Watkins really pulling out to a pretty big lead here.
You know, maybe I spoke too soon. D. Waddy could be sitting really good here.
Yeah,
Cliff hasn't been able to make it around the 71 yet. I do think eventually those tires will come into play, but I don't know that's going to matter.
especially if it gets a caution somewhere in these next few laps. It's going to be able to cool him down again and restart.
Cliff trying everything he can to make up time, but oh, 71, a little loose. Some tire smoke.
Oh, I see a lot of smoke in the corners. I'm going to guess it's the 16, so I'm going to ignore it.
Old Zero still hanging with Cliff pretty well here. Putting together a good run. Adam just got the wave last call. This caution, I think, is up to 5th.
Okay, he's able to come down, take 4 tires.
Derek Watkins.
Oh,
Oh, a little
very
loose off the corner, though.
That he loses all of his lead.
Yeah, that's... And now he's going to have to cool him back down a little bit. You know, if you're the 71 and you see that behind in front of you, you know, you're going hard to get that. Oh, yeah. 41... 71 is faster right now. It's just a matter of can he get around him, I think.
Very interesting to me how completely different everybody's lines are from each other. I haven't seen a similar line with anybody. This track, you can just run anywhere. You can put your left sides anywhere.
One of the great things about this track.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the 41. He's like arcing 3 and 4. Really good run off the corner that time. And you're right on board with 71, Andrew Beach. He's kind of clipping the left side on the apron.
Yeah, Cliff going all the way, all 4 on the apron. So much different than last week at Thompson. We saw guys, you know, they would lose
you know, 10, 2 tenths, 3 tenths if they didn't follow that exact line every lap.
Yeah. There's no...
Oh, Cliff loose off the corner trying to get around the 71. Yeah, and if Cliff has any hope here, which it's growing slim, he's got to get around the 71. Here fast.
Yeah, we got 6
Team
laps
about
to
to
go.
be lapped.
Yeah, 14 seconds behind the leader. There's the leader right
16
there.
pull over, let him go. Oh, sorry, there's a 6 car. 16's up ahead.
Like the fog machine up there. There he goes, he pulls down to the bottom, lets the leader go.
Yeah, lets everybody go. There's Cliff here. Cliff to the inside of the 71. 71 gonna have to drive off the top though.
Three laps to go here at Hickory. Derek Watkins with
Man,
a 9/10 of a second lead.
And we talked about it. He looked really good in the heat, fastest in practice. Had a huge uphill battle this race, getting shuffled off through the pack.
I think
Here
it
he
almost
is.
helped him getting that heat experience, learning how it is
Yep.
running in traffic. Caution
And the
is
caution's out!
Blake Giglio, Daniel Wellen involved.
Wow.
That changes everything.
Wow. And only 5 cars on the lead lap here. We're gonna have 6 with the lucky dog.
That was our 2 to go. We would have hit the white flag in a half a lap.
Wow.
Now we hit our green, white, checkered.
Well, not what the 41 wanted to see, but the 71, 37, love to see that.
Looking at the 23 on screen, right behind the 16 of Blake Giglio. Blake, oh, yep, just a little slow in the center. 23 wasn't expecting it, and those two both go around.
16 on very old tires. Well, it's gonna come down to a green, white, checkered.
Woody takes down Cody Brown on the lead lap as expected. Cody Brown.
Three attempts for these guys. Once we have the white, will be official.
Matt Benke involved in that caution earlier. He's a lap down. He might get the lucky. No, he did not get the lucky dog. Okay.
Well, now you wonder, you know, everybody's grouped back together. If you're in second, third, fourth, second row, are you getting that bumper out?
I think you have to. There's really no other way to do it at this point in the race.
Yeah, it's, you know, if the 41 gets a good launch here, I don't know that anybody's going to be able to really get around him. I think for the 71 here, he's going to have to really do everything he can to try to launch even with the 41. And if I'm the 37, I'm doing everything I can to get underneath that 71.
It is 1 lap to green. It all comes down to this. They have 2 laps to figure out who wins this. The 41 is going to get a great start. It's going to be all up to the 71 and the 37 to figure it out and give one of them a chance.
There's 5 cars up there, you know, excluding the lucky dog, 6 on the lead lap. Any 5 of these guys can win this thing.
There it is, green flag.
There we go. 41 with a great launch, but the 37 also with a really good launch. And he's going to clear Andrew.
Yep, that's the best chance he's got. Down into turn 3. They're going to take the white flag if they can just make it there. There it is, white flag, race is official. Cliff Mullins hot on the tail of the 41, right behind him. 0.3 of a second. He's just got to make it up here into turn 3. Goes for the send, can't do it. Derek Watkins comes across the line, checkered flag, wins it.
41 gets it done. What a race.
Oh, they're right across
big
the
wreck at
line.
the line. Oh! Wow.
D. Waddy getting it done here at Hickory. What a race. Bit of an up and down race for him, but he's able to come out on top.
Yeah, correct. Lucky dog at one point.
Yeah.
He was in the 9th position.
the tail end of the field. Well done. Good day for 2 Extreme Motorsports.
Lost it for a second. There it is. Heads brings it down to victory lane.
That was fun.
Winner here tonight in the Race22.com Street Stock Series.
All right, well, we say we pull him in and get to talk with our winner.
Oh, he's burning down again.
Iwadi, it's Mike and Lucas in the booth. You got us?
How's it going, boys?
How about that, man? I tell you what, we were talking about you before the race in the heat. Fastest in practice. Go to the heat, have a good run. But then you have a huge up and down race. I mean, you were lucky dog at one point. I mean, how about that uphill battle to get the dub?
Yeah, on the qualifying, I thought maybe if I get 1, 2, I don't have to run the dang heats. And Beach out of nowhere gained like 3/10 from his practice lap. He's like, I don't know what happened. I'm like, well, thanks. I knew Blake was going to get me, but now I got to run this heat race. And man, if he can stay up front, it was a lot of fun. Took a lot of notes from what Cliff and those guys were telling me, and we had a discussion whether I should take the outside or the inside on that last restart, and I just felt better on the inside, but left too much fuel on that first pit stop, so went down a lap and just tried to stay clean and this long race to get back up there eventually.
Yeah, we were wondering what happened there on that. We saw you go lap down. We're like, uh-oh, something happened.
Yeah, I was going for the 2 and 2, but forgot the fuel takes, they filled in by a gallon jug at a time, so went down a lap there. So a little unfortunate, but thankfully it was 150 something laps, so we had plenty of time to rebound.
Hey, speaking of tires, man, how about that call? I mean, did you only take 2 there on that last caution?
Yeah, I knew I didn't want to come down. I knew everyone would take at least 2, and figured track position late in the race is more than anything. And honestly, left sides were still at 97 when I went back out there, and it felt a little different, but it actually tightened the car up, so it drove a little bit better with just 2 on it.
Interesting. Yeah, we've noticed that. I mean, all night tires seem to play a huge factor in how the race went. But you taking 2 at the end. I think it was like 20 laps to go. We were a little worried about you. That's a long way to go with half of your tires being pretty old. I think it was 70 laps or something like that. But you got it done. You were honestly, like you said, made the car drive good. You were way faster than everybody out there. They really had no shot. And just congrats to you on that win, man. That was awesome to watch.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt when Blake doesn't have a grip on it, and I think Cody burned off his tires a little early and then went down a lap later on in the race. So those guys they had the short run speed, so I'd have been worried with them in my mirror there late.
Yeah, Blake definitely didn't have a grip on it, literally. He was sliding all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, I kept seeing smoke, and I was like, where's that coming from? I was like, oh, it was Blake drifting all the turns.
Yeah, I was calling him the fog machine there at the end of the race. Well, good run for you tonight, man. You got any shout-outs for us?
I just thank Cliff and the boys over at C2X, I guess is my new team. Got Golden Eagle on the hood. Like to always shout out CDHI. Ronald McDonald Houses of Central Florida. Hope Swiss is feeling better. Thank you guys for putting on the broadcast, and thank Adam and everyone in SRL for putting on these leagues 7 nights a week.
All right, well, I appreciate it, man. We'll see you next week, and congrats on that win again.
Thanks, guys. It's been a long time since I had an interview.
Well, it's good to have you. All right, that was D. Waddy. We'll get in Cliff Mullins, our second place finisher here tonight. Hey, Cliff, it's Lucas, and Mike in the booth. Got me.
Yep.
Well,
Precious tires.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, 4 of them didn't work. 2 was the way to go. I really wish that one caution didn't come out though. I was gone. On that restart, man, I was just going to ride right there behind Blake, kind of see where I was at, and I could see his left rear was getting a little angry with him, and wasn't really trying to get around him or anything. I was just running right down kind kind of kept my lefts right there on the apron, and kind of got him hooked, got him out of shape there a little bit. So if I think if he would have gotten back to me, I kind of expected it to come back at me, but I guess he just, I don't know, decided to have a drift competition.
Yeah, I told Derek I was calling him the fog machine at the end of that race because every time you'd seem to come through the turns, there was just a little bit of smoke in the center, and I think we all knew where it was coming from.
Yeah. I probably pissed him off, but I wasn't really like I said, it was too early to really try anything at that point. I was just kind of seeing where I was at with him and running down there, and just kind of got into him a little bit and roughed him up a little. But man, Chance to Extreme Motorsports getting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing just as good as these low drag guys are, I think.
Yeah, guess low drag's got to get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next, man. You got to speed.
Well, I mean, so far, I've been a part of 2 of these things so far.
There you go.
Oh man. Well, congrats on that second place. You led a ton of laps tonight, so definitely nothing to be ashamed about. It was a great race for you here at Hickory, and you got any other words or shout outs for us?
Yeah, shout out to my teammates, man. Good to see Derek get a win. He's been away for a while, and to see him come back and join up with us and to get a win, especially in these things. I know he likes to run around short tracks pretty good. So it's good to see him get a win. I won't go, windshield deep him from 5 back. So I try to get as close as I could to him, but I won't go rough him up too much. Good to see Adam get in the top 3. I mean, he come out of nowhere, really. I was like, man, he's running 5th, and then all of a sudden I see he's 3rd, and I was like, oh, holy crap! When did that happen? Had a blast racing with Beach out there, man. Me and him door to door. As soon as I got in behind him, he was like, I'm not gonna let you have this, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of expecting it, but yeah, it was fun. And then Nathan, I got into him early in the race, and he come back to finish strong. So all around, man, it was a good team day for us, and had a lot of fun with this thing. And shout out to race22.com, Midnight Performance, my son Jaron, who is up in my face right now, showing me pictures of all the mascots that he's drawing.
It's the team.
He's showing all the team logos now because we went to a hockey game, and
That was the Carolina Hurricanes versus Tampa Bay Lightning, by the way.
Yes, exactly. I don't know if you heard that or not, but Tampa Bay lost to the Carolina Hurricanes 6-0.
Nice.
So.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was good.
All right, man. Well, I do have one more question for you. We're going to Langley next week, and you of all people, I think, would know how that track is. What are you expecting next week at Langley?
Ooh, man. Lots of technically it can kind of go one of 2 ways. It can be a lot like how Hickory is, and you kind of leaning on that right rear a little bit more. But a lot of times at Langley, you're going to chew up the right front, and it's kind of the same way it is here. You can use the apron to your advantage, especially in these cars with those things. And it'll get tight, especially coming up off the corners. But at the same time, if you catch it just right, I think it'll snap out from under you too. So Langley will be pretty good. Probably some good side by side. I mean, it's really it's a bottom feeder track, man. It's just how low can you go? And I mean, I was in the grass here at Hickory, so I'll probably be in the grass over there too.
Awesome. Well, if it's anything like this week, I'm really looking forward to it. So I appreciate it, and we'll see you next week at Langley.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
That's Cliff Mullins bringing our final interview of the night. Adam Crozier.
Hey Adam, it's Mike and Lucas. You got us?
Sure do.
Man, how about man? Cliff said it best. She kind of came out of nowhere, but real up and down day. Ended up with a 3rd place finish. I mean, how'd you get there?
In all honesty, it was just a almost strategy call. Trying to save them tires. That last caution we got, I just took right sides because I knew that the left sides weren't getting as chewed up as bad as the right sides were. And I knew it was, of course, 150 laps. So it's just a matter of, just going steady.
Yeah, we saw that. A lot of people burning up tires a lot. I mean, it was real real test of endurance this race, and a big strategy race too. A lot of people taking 2 tires and stuff, and it was really cool to watch.
Yeah. I mean, I could just tell, in the race, that when the right sides were starting to go, not even from my own car, just watching, out my windshield, people sliding around. So I knew when I would have to take right sides. Like I said, that last one, I wanted to take 4. Like my gut told me to take 4, but I was like, no, it's just chewing up rights.
Yeah, we saw a lot of guys come down for 2 on that last stop, and Cliff Mullins being one of them. Just seemed like maybe it wasn't enough time for it to work out. I think those cautions at the end obviously didn't help, so tough break for you. But I mean, 3rd place, definitely nothing to be ashamed of, and yeah, still had a good run, still good points night, and congrats to you on that 3rd place. Got any other shout outs or words for us?
Well, I'm going to shout out Pizarre, and Fleming's Heating and Cooling and Super Game Station, Spit and Venom podcast, you guys for doing the broadcast. It's been great. Thank you guys for doing that. Of course, race22.com, they are the series main sponsor. And yeah, my team, because of course they were in my ear the whole time, the guys over there at C2X, and yeah, it was just kind of great.
All right, well, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having us on. It's been awesome. These are really entertaining races, so it's been a good time, and it's good talking to you this week. See you next week for Langley.
All right, thank you.
All right, that'll conclude the interviews for tonight. Adam Crozier, our 3rd place finisher, and that'll conclude us for tonight as well. I don't know. You got anything else to say, Mike? It was an awesome race.
I'll tell you, we're 2 for 2 this year. This league's looking great. A lot of 2 great finishes, great races, and now we're going to Langley. Kidding me? This is gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm not too experienced with Langley, but from what Cliff said, if it's the same as Hickory or anywhere near it, I think we're in for a good race. If it's anything opposite of Thompson, I think we're in for a good race. So.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for me. Mike, Chris, say bye to the viewers.
Bye, viewers.
All right. Appreciate everybody tuning in. See you next week for the Modified Series, CCC Cup Series, and obviously Street Stock Series once again. Make sure to go to Sidewinder Racing League's Discord in the description. Go to dgsracing.com to check out all the news on the series and other series in Sidewinder. And check out race22.com, title sponsor of the series. Wouldn't happen without them. So be sure to check all those guys out. And like I say always, if you want to get on the action, make sure to head to Sidewinder as well, because they got a ton of series here and they're always a ton of fun. So that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. See you next week.